Welcome back to the Now. The global temperature record was officially broken last year, 2015, now the warmest on record, according to NASA. The Now's Jason Gruenauer here to explain this to us. So what does this mean for you and me?
Well, Teresa, the temperature of planet Earth officially rose 0.23 degrees in 2015. And while that may not seem like much, it actually shattered the previous record of warmest global temperature, and it's the largest year-to-year increase in more than a decade. Now, this video actually shows the change in temperature over the last several decades. This data was gathered from more than 6,000 weather stations across the globe. And while the current El Nino likely contributed to some of that warming, scientists at NASA say it is the continuance of a larger and longer-term trend.
This is an exclamation point on a pattern decades long of warming. So it kind of confirms and reinforces the fact and the knowledge that we live in a warming world and a world that continues to warm.
And with much more on what this means, of course, we got to talk to Mike Nelson about this. And Mike, locally, this warming trend across the globe, we saw it here in Colorado last year.
Well, we do see it, and we see it from year to year that we're seeing more record highs than record lows. Our droughts are getting to be drier. Our extreme flood events are going to be more extreme. But it's careful to remember that weather and climate are two different things, okay? The analogy I like to use is that weather's one play in a football game. Climate is the history of the NFL. So we'll still have cold days, we'll still have snow, but long term, we're going to continue to see this trend of hotter and more extreme conditions across the West. It is the climate, although the weather still does this.
But if that warming trend continues, the climate continues to go up, we could see even more things like this?
Well, it's going to be more extremes coming up, whether it's the big floods, whether it is drought and wildfires. It has been called sometimes global weirding because you'll get, when you put more energy into the system, the result is that you get oftentimes very extreme conditions that come back out of it. It will still snow. We will still have winter because that's weather. And the climate over the long term is going to continue to warm, and it is being caused by the increase in greenhouse gases. I know there's a lot of drummed up controversy, but the fact is the science is sound.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to then what the weather looks like here in Colorado and here in Denver.
All right, thanks, Jason. All right.